Well, hello there, YouTube. Man, if that is not breathtaking. I just walked up here and just kind of stood for a second. Like, dang, that is nice. Hold on here just a second. There it is zoomed in. I love the clouds or fog or whatever it is floating in the mountains. That looking right through there with a little glimpse of the barn, the fog, the mountains, and beautiful colors back there. Gonna be a wonderful day. All right, let's bust her out. And because there's almost a 0% chance of rain, we'll take the Acura again today. The thing I didn't reveal when we stopped with that dog, you seen that fence, but we were right there at Dr. Pierce's barn. That old dog. He moseyed back over there. Kelly's all freaked out the cars aren't gonna see him. I told her, you're out here in the country, people see that stuff. Now log trucks and stuff like that, yeah. Look out. Wow, look how pretty that is. Well there, woman.
Yes,
the phone is sitting at the UPS store. We were gonna try to go there early, which we'd have made it, but when we were going through Longview Kelso, it still says out on the truck for delivery. So I guess at those stores, UPS, even though it's a UPS store, it's delivered like they're a customer. But anyway, it's there. Yeah. Got the text as we're driving down the road when it was way too late to go in there. Yeah. Saying ready for pickup.
So we'll get it tonight.
Yeah. I even threw my iPhone, the silicone case, in my lunch bag just in case I had it and was able to tinker with it. Yes. But I probably got too many things to work on that I wouldn't be able to do it anyway. Yeah. Anyway, good to know it's there. Yes. All right. It's Friday. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you as we roll out and start the weekend.
Sounds good.
All righty. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love ya.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
The red that so many people wish still existed. I love how the flames are kind of ghosted in that thing. You walk around it and it kind of disappears at times. Then it reappears depending on how the light hits it. Very nice. And it's a manual. I love the 5-speed manuals on the twins. Yeah, I love these manuals. If I was getting a twin, absolutely the only way I'd purchase one of these is with the manual. Them old mechanical centrifugal clutches in these things, very expensive. You gotta be really careful with them. You get stuck in traffic, you're just slipping them and just eating them alive all the time. Make sure you run that BRP oil in them. Not all bikes are that way. You know, like, well, I use super expensive premium oils that I personally have knowledge with in my Harleys. I don't run the Harley oil. And what I hear, the Harley oil is fantastic. You get some people go, oh, that stuff's junk. No, it's not. No, it's not. There's Syn 3, the synthetic oil. Really high ratings. Very, very good quality oil. But it's a hassle for me to go to a dealer and keep stocking that oil when, you know, I do get employee cost on things. So I love my Motor X. My Motor X and the engine and the Redline oils in the chain case and transmissions on my Harleys. It's always been fantastic. No one ever has any problems. I don't mess with it. Although when you use the Harley oil, it's very easy to put the same oil in all 3 holes and roll. That is nice. But yeah, it's expensive, and I have to go out of my way and go to a dealer to get it. I do that every once in a while with the oil filters anyway, but I stock up on those. Stock up on Harley oil when you have that many Harleys in the garage. That gets expensive. Well, I just don't want to have to go, so I'll buy a couple of cases of it. taken the both of the plates out. They haven't blocked the radiator exit, thankfully, but the lower pans are gone, and those kind of keep everything nice and tight, so it kind of rattles when it's missing parts. I don't know if that helps cooling or not. The only thing I know is never ever ever block that radiator exhaust, not unless you really like putting very expensive water pumps in them. It makes not the water, well, I guess you can say it's the water pump, because you got to replace the water pump to do the job with the oil seal that separates the engine oil from the water pump itself, because it's driven off the primary gear, off the crankshaft. The water pump is, well, that shaft, it's inside the engine with that gear, and it's got to make it through the inner clutch cover to spin the water pump impeller. Well, that's the portion that fails. Very seldom does the water part of the water pump fail. It's really rare. See them every once in a while. You see a little drip of coolant in there, but usually the seal's long gone. Maybe the seal being bad, the oil is contaminating, because it's what they call a mechanical water pump seal. It's literally this little ceramic disc. It's kind of cool. I thought only Honda used those things. Remember the old CX500s? It wasn't when, it wasn't if, it was when the water pump was going to fail. Them trees sure do look good. All them leaves on the ground. That kind of rustic looking wood look to those apartments. It all just fits quite nicely, doesn't it? And these trees, man, when they get in their prime, I love it when you drive through stuff like that and it makes you go I love when you get a whole section like in the road where like these yellow leaves and stuff, how it brightens it up. It can be a cloudy day and all of a sudden just this little road you're going through just glows. Isn't it funny how visual things just make you smile? Look at the people that are, you know, have some problems and just can't appreciate stuff like that. They're just so down about things. I feel sorry for them folks. There's so much beauty and joy out there to be worrying about things that maybe don't even exist. It's just perceived. She's got the adjustable bars, not only the adjustable ones, but the chrome ones. These things reflected so much light that BRP ended up making them. They can be quite blindingly bright. But I always wear a full face helmet, so with everything, plus I got a camera on there, it doesn't get me that much. But if you're wearing an open face, you'd have to wear like motorcycle sunglasses or whatever, because you know, regular glasses where they're open underneath, that light comes up underneath there and just wipes you out. Hey, have we ever taken a 990 through the back alley? Let's just make sure we have and go ahead and do one right quick. I don't know why I like doing stupid things like this, but it seems like some place that you're not supposed to be, so it's like secret feeling. It must be the kid in me that comes out and going, yeah, I'm not supposed to be there, so I want to go there. Mama says, don't be going down there, boy. Yes, ma'am. First thing you do. Well, this doesn't have a curb scooper, but it has this kind of a cool little guard thing that's up front, so it's not going to blow the front end apart. Plus the radiator's not there. You just damaged. It'll just explode the cowling like they do. Love it. It's supposed to help protect something, and it does the most horrific damage ever. And it is brutal, the damage it does. The labor involved with replacing that stuff, especially on the 1330s. Plus the fact that you could very easily break that plastic cooling pipe, and I don't know, I still see them on there. This power of suggesting fear and stuff. It's like I tell everybody, it's just remember, the person that's telling you that this is the greatest thing ever and you really need to do this is probably selling you something. And if they're not selling you something, it's usually someone that feels bad that they just spent several $100s on something that's actually making their bike run worse, because it hits everything now. That they're going to go, oh yeah, you need to do that too. It's like an alcoholic. You know, they want their friends to drink just as much. They don't want to be left out there all alone. I don't want to be the only one out here with a problem. I want to drag you with me. I think there might be a thumbnail coming from here. Hang tight. You know, the Camera Raw app that I use, it has a level. It tells you when you're both horizontal and vertically level. Well, whenever I use that, I always have to move the picture around because it doesn't look natural. It literally looks like I've got the camera sideways, even though it is perfectly level. But it's, you know, that driveway up there by those apartments, and everything just looks funky. Always have to adjust it. But yet I trust the level in it all the time, because unless you're doing something, you know, creative and purposely going sideways. I'll tell you what. Oh, it's a 2011. I couldn't recall when I was sitting on my stool there yesterday. I didn't want to get up and go look at the RO. Look how clean this thing is. Just shy of 18,000. Purrs like a kitten. Doesn't have all that weird clutch junk you got to worry about with the SE5s. Very nice. You know, it's funny. I've had several of these come in and the clutch fluid is so low the clutch just quits working. The way the line goes down to the slave cylinder is so straight, you just literally put the fluid back in it and just lightly bloop, 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 bloop till the air bubbles stop. That's it. You don't have to flush it. But usually by the time it's gone that far, the fluid is nasty and you have to flush it anyway. But it's nice to know if you're out on the road and all of a sudden your clutch goes dead, just get yourself some .4 brake fluid and fill it up and just lightly pump. Don't pump it hard because it'll shoot the fluid straight up and get all over your bike and just, I mean, destroy your paint. Alright, now I have a, is that a GS or an RS? If it's a 2010, it's an RS. I think it might be an RS. Looks like a GS. That had a thermostat installed backwards. Well, needless to say, that makes it overheat when you ride it. It doesn't like that, like in the least. Oh, gal. And there's no drag like this. You just pull the clutch in, it just fully goes into neutral. That centrifugal clutch always has the slightest amount of drag to it, so they won't just naturally roll backward. I'm gonna do this without reverse. There we are, we've done it. Lovely, lovely Spyder. See Matt going up with a belt in his hand. Somebody must have gave him the wrong belt, or he needs one, and he's verifying he's getting the right one. Well, thanks. That was a very, very fun ride. Holy moly, there's another twin. That's 2013. The twins are coming out all of a sudden. All right. Mama, I kept hearing this voice. It kept calling me. It was like crazy. And I finally figured out what it was.
What would that be?
It was my iPhone 12 Pro Max calling me saying, I'm here, come get me. Look how nice it is out here. Holy moly, 62 degrees. Yeah, buddy. Yeehaw!
So funny.
It's one of our Spyder customers. She comes down there and she's rocking her 13 Pro Max. That's some big old cameras on the back of that thing. Holy moly. I said, yep. I said, boys, I'm picking it up today. Alright. We're in a little old Longview, Washington. We're talking about different things. This girl I was fascinated with in school, or I can't even point out.
Yeah, you can see the reflection of the pro shop in the window.
Yeah, where the pro shop is now.
Yeah.
And then this red building back there, that used to be a Napa store. It's weird to see it red. It's funny how things change. And ever since 1978, that little Chinese restaurant there has literally looked the same.
Yep.
I'm not even sure they ever even painted it.
Nope. I'm pretty sure they didn't wash the roof either since 1970, whatever.
I'm sure it was there long before we got here in 78.
Yeah.
All right, Mama. Let's head on north to Alaska.
Sounds good. Start the weekend.
Alrighty. Heck yeah. Now that's how you end off a beautiful day. It could be a little bit earlier. Dr. Pierce's will be a little more in that golden light. But that is truly golden light. Love it. Well, hello there, YouTube. Days are getting short and it's cold. I don't know what the temperature is out here, but it's got a bark to it. Did last night too, but it was a little later than this last night.
Yeah.
Wow. Busy Spyder day today. But I got everything done I needed to get done. That was kind of cool. And got that daggum iPhone. Can't wait to go in there, open the box, and gander at her for a while. Do all the setup stuff. The only thing is you gotta wait for all the apps to re-download, you know. That's okay. It'll be worth it in the end.
Very good.
So anyway, I think we're gonna make it short and sweet tonight. We can get the MDX in and get into that iPhone.
Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Saturday or Sunday.
Yep. Heck yeah. All right.
All right.
Thanks for hanging around with us today. We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you in the morning.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.